International. And don't forget, subscribe. That way you'll always know what we have going on.
So Randolph, this was a restoration project for Gary, who has owned this B3 for many years, but all that time his vibrato wasn't right, and he knew things weren't right. But then he learned about Keyboard Exchange International and the fact that we offer restoration services. So now this organ is an actual monster.
Oh yes.
We did a lot of cool work to this.
That's what I was going to say, a lot of upgrades.
Yeah, Gary was very selective in what he wanted. He wanted string bass, reverb. He wanted his 22H to be fully converted to a 122. We even put a brand new 122 power amp in there to make it better than new.
Okay, great.
You met Gary in person when you picked it up, and what did he say about his vibrato?
Ever since he's owned it, vibrato, of course, never worked correctly. And I don't even think it was working at all. It was choppy, motorboat.
Yeah. Well, he's got a really sweet vibrato now, so we're making this video mainly for you, Gary, but a lot of other people on our channel will also get to hear your B3. And thank you for the trust you've put into us at Keyboard Exchange to do a fine job on your instrument, your cherished B3. I wish you many years of happiness, musical joy that you will receive from this instrument. Play a little of that string bass there, Randolph. That's a sweet sound, isn't it, Randolph? You don't get that from any B3 unless it's got string bass added.
That's right.
Yeah, that sustain, and you can adjust the sustain, you can adjust the pluck, and then just play a chord or two to demonstrate, to demo the reverb. Okay, and then one last thing I'll mention to Gary is we put a back on the top of the Leslie, the back finishing piece on the top of the Leslie. Gary, once you get the Leslie into your home, you may want to remove that back and maybe store it in the music bench or something, because then you'll get a lot more highs out.
Oh yeah.
You know, that damper actually keeps some of those highs contained and they can't escape out of the Leslie as well as it could if you remove that particular piece. But because Underwriters Laboratories doesn't want any little fingers getting in there. You know, little kids, if you have any little kids in the house, maybe, you know, leave the back on. But if you want to get the full sound, take that top back piece off is what we generally recommend. Randolph, if you'd be so kind as to give Gary a full demonstration and make sure you use that vibrato, split vibrato, and reverb and string bass. I'm Jim Huss, speaking with you from the showroom at Keyboard Exchange International. We'd like to thank all of you who have helped us grow our business for the past 51 years, and it is our intent to find good homes for all the instruments we have gathered from all over the United States. Thank you to the families that have preserved the instruments and then sold them to us, knowing that we would find good homes for them. If you, on the other hand, are in need of an instrument, please give us a call. There's been a lot of effort to gather these instruments together, and we would like to make you part of the Keyboard Exchange International family. Let's all work together to keep these fine instruments going long into the future so that we now and future generations can continue to enjoy the wonderful sound of the Hammond tone wheel organ. God bless. Signing off.